It's Storm Show.
All right, Storm Chasers, we got to get into the Shannon Sharpe story. We have more updates. Hey, shout out to the Neighborhood Talk and shout out to TMZ. They got at least a piece of the audio of it's a piece of a phone call between Shannon Sharpe and I guess his ex-girlfriend Gabriella. Were they actually ever girlfriend boyfriend? Were they just like were they just like friends with benefits? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, but nonetheless, let's get right on into it. And let's play this audio. All right, let's go.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't.
Oh my God, this is edited to hell.
You know what?
Well, I don't want to be choked.
Yes, you do. I don't think.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
Oh my God, Shannon! Not you doing S&M talk. First off, let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. In the world we live in now with all this AI, all this technology, you can make people's voice say anything, literally. I mean, I'm just keeping it real with y'all, number one. But let's say this is actually his voice. All of those pauses, do you see how like not the conversation, the dialogue between the two of them, it doesn't even flow naturally. So this is heavily edited. Okay. I am now convinced that they had a Dom sub relationship. And I agree with Conscious TV. He said the same thing last night, and I definitely agree. This was a Dom sub relationship. Shannon probably prefers those type of dominant relationships because, as you guys know, he has a lot of OCD. He has a lot of control issues. Listen, look how he did Chad. Do y'all remember when he reprimanded Chad for being late? Now, to be fair to Shannon, baby, when you going for $100 million deals, because they make a lot of money over there on Nightcap, those sponsors, as well as and then Club Shay Shay make a bunch of money. So listen, when $100 million on the line, I might have to fuss at you too, but he damn near had Ocho in tears. And this ain't me trying to be funny. If y'all remember that, when he got on Ocho's ass about professionalism and being late, it was like father to son. Listen, this nigga is controlling because Shannon Sharpe told the story of how his daughter went and got a tattoo and he don't approve of tattoos. And when she came in the house with a tattoo, he dragged her ass down to the laser tattoo removal people and sat there and made her ass get that shit lasered off. Golly, everybody calling me when I'm fucking on air. What is going on? Nobody texts first to see if I'm available. Hold on, let me stop before I have a Shannon Sharpe moment. But yeah, he's Daddy Dom all day. Daddy Dom, Daddy Shannon, Daddy DeMarco. Listen. You know what this gives? Hold up. This is what this gives.
It's DeMarco Fleming.
Are you gay?
I'm bisexual.
Are you top or bottom?
I'm a top, dom top, aggressive top.
Can you describe what dumb top means?
Dom top which means I grab you by your back and neck, put your face down, ass up, and fuck the shit out of you, and have you walk crazy for days.
Walk crazy for days.
Crazy for days, which means you'll be real sore and you'll be calling me on the phone. Daddy DeMarco, I need help. I'm sore. Give me some Tylenol.
Bro, this is the street interview. Why he so aggressive, bro? We need to have him and Kevin Gates in the same room.
That's what that means.
Okay. Honestly, I don't think I can handle it, but I appreciate your honesty.
I know you can't handle it. I can tell the way you walk, you can't handle it. My dick is big. They call me King Kong in my pants. I know you can't handle it, but I'll make sure I go real gentle with you. Because you're cute.
Thank you so much. I like it gentle.
All right?
Okay.
I got you all
Thank
day.
you so much.
Come here.
I cannot kiss though.
You cannot
Yo.
kiss.
I have a boyfriend.
He has a boyfriend. I got a husband. What does that mean? You can't see the engagement ring on my neck? Get with the program. My name is DeMarco Fleming, all right?
Period. Thank you again.
Holla.
What the fuck?
So that I'm like, damn, Shannon, did you have Hollywood like this? That's what I want to know. Was he like this? I'm seeing a pattern in all your relationships, Shannon. Shannon Sharpe. What's his name? Hollywood. Mr. Hollywood. What was that? His homeboy's name, his stylist's name. Here they go. Does he have mama issues? You know what? I don't know. I know he's grandparent raised. You know what I'm saying? And so that you know, yeah, he's grandparent raised. So you know this nigga is old school to the T. His mother died of cancer. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna speak on the dead. Yeah, I didn't know the full story. I just knew he was grandmother raised, right? So sometimes that could mean your mother had you young. Sometimes that could mean your mother was like alcoholic or on drugs or lost you to the state, whatever. But yeah, when they raised by a grandparent, yeah, they be an old nigga and a young nigga at the same time. They never, grandparent raised kids. I think they can turn out to be great people, but socially they're off because they was literally raised like with an old person. Like they was a kid watching soap operas. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is definitely a dom sub type relationship. She was plotting on him from the beginning. Shannon Sharpe, I do not feel sorry for you one bit because at the end of the day, you an old ass man. That girl was 19 years old when you met her. You 50-some years old. You have no business with a 19-year-old. These niggas would never learn. This is why I only talk to old women. I'm just saying. And I just did a Shannon Sharpe laugh. Wait a minute, I'm grandma raised. Oh, that's good too. I mean, but you might be a little off because you was raised by an old person. What did he think and what did he expect out of a 19-year-old young woman? Because she grown, but you get my point. What did he expect? Did he think? This is where niggas go wrong. This is especially of his generation. A lot of them don't understand this concept. When women give submission, baby, they give submission in exchange for something. When you really understand dom and sub relationships, what you understand is that the true power is actually in the sub. Because the dom can't do nothing that the sub don't already approve of, and the sub can fuck up your whole shit. Yeah, she was grown with an OnlyFans account. Okay, then you grown. You can pop that for $1. You ain't no little girl. So did he think that he was just going to be trampolining on this woman and she submitting and making him feel? Because this is all ego play. This is all ego play. This is all insecurity. This is why y'all, and I always say y'all this is also why you have to be careful of men that are ugly. He 50-some years old, still fucking doing race play. Still texting, still thinking at his big age, because he's insecure as fuck. Because he was called black and ugly his whole life. Because he don't like what he see when he look in the mirror. He was somebody that don't, he ain't with him. He's engaging in race play, allowing this Latina to call them all kinds of bucks, mandingos, put a big black baby, then Negroes, and I mean Negro men, were all online saying, well, why she gotta say a big black baby? What that mean? That's how the fuck they look at y'all. What are you talking about? Yeah, her saying big black baby is race play. Yes, it is. Yes, that's a part of it. Breed me. I want this bull to breed me. Get a lot of times they'll say, give me that ninja cum, give me that ninja baby. They say all that shit, and those men get off on it. They literally, you gonna put a baby in me? You gonna put a black baby in me? Give me a black baby. Or sometimes they say, give me a mixed baby. Put that baby in me. Oh yeah, and these men go for it. Oh, he 56. He damn near 60. You better be ready to put that big black baby in me at your big age. You thought that was cute. You thought even if you knocked up this Latina, that she wanted your big black baby because she liked you and you was just that nigga. No, it was for a check. And believe me, she was going to be burning all kinds of Sante Brete candles, praying to Saint Michael to make sure that baby didn't have your face. Because they had them babies with y'all. They sure as hell be hoping the baby don't look like you, though. Thank you, Pooh. Hold up. Let's really get into it. He does all that weirdish, but don't want his daughter to have a tattoo. Right. His rationale was, I pay the bills and I take care of you so I can control what you put on your body. He has a huge control issue. But what people with control issues where they always go wrong, is that they have to realize you can't control everybody. And just when you think you're controlling some shit, there's somebody slicker than you that's going to catch you slipping. A lot of brothers are weak for that. We gotta do better. I want everybody to be abstinent. I'm canceling sex. If y'all vote me to be president, we are taking a 12-month sabbatical on sex. Sex then everybody freaked out. Everybody need a break. If you are not married, we all need to go sit down and go do something else. Queen B. Moore said, that's true. You can't control everything. That's when the real ugly Shay Shay comes out. Exactly. Narcissist or obsessed and driven by control. He probably is one. Yeah. All right, so now let's get to his response. Enough of that. Let's get to his response. Looking just like Miss Netta. Looking just like Miss Netta. He had no business being over there with that young ass Latina. Why he didn't get him an old fat gal like Monique told him to do? He wouldn't be in this situation right now. Why he didn't get him an old fat gal, a moo-moo wearing, bandana wearing, collard green chitlin cooking? She'd have made sure he had his Hennessy and his cigars. She damn sure wouldn't have been taping you. Ain't no old fat gal recording you. She'd have made you a fried chicken cornbread. You'd have took her fat ass to the red carpets. A lot of these niggas got it wrong. Y'all need to, I think the realty is a lot of them need to go get them a fat ass wife. She'd have made sure your shit wasn't gonna be fucked up. Now look at you, about to lose everything. But was finna sign a $100 million deal, and you got this Latino whore that thinks she deserves 50 million of it. I don't give a fuck if he choked her 32 times. That show ain't worth 50 million. Bitch, you ain't Cassie. She must have thought she was Cassie. That's what I'm saying. Get you a good fat wife. They all soft and jiggly and shit. And they not with the shits. Shout out to all the fat wives out there. Y'all the real MVPs.
Supporters and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation.
Oh my God, just a thick ass tongue, dentures. This is a old black nigga. And not him remembering. He claimed he ain't got the tape, but remembering exactly how long the tape was, it's about 10 minutes. Let me tell you something. Because you know the old nigga is hyped up on all kinds of Viagra, Blue Chew, Rose Sparks, and all that shit. I got some homies in the swinger community that are older, and everybody's on either Viagra, Cialis. They now got the shit where it's like a daily multivitamin, but that shit's always in your system, so they're always ready to go. They got the something called E-Rocks, which is a gel. You can get that shit in the grocery store, in the pharmacy section. What else? Viagra, Cialis, Blue Chew, Roll. It's a whole bunch. You do all that, and that sex tape only 10 minutes long. Shannon, you can't even keep up with with a young girl. 10 minutes. a 10-minute sex tape and you probably eating coochie for 4 minutes of it. Don't forget the honey pack. Nah, he think he too fancy for a honey pack. Oh, baby, he think he's too. That's some shit Ocho would do. Because, you know, Ocho cheap. Nah, I believe he got. And guess what? They also got a thing. I forgot what the treatment is called. But you go to the doctor and they literally put a needle in your dick. They put a needle in your dick. Boom. That shit gets hard within like 15 minutes. Then they tell you, okay, go have sex. And if it don't go down within 4 hours, then come back. But then after that, you don't have to get that shot in your dick for a while. It lasts for a while. Yeah. A lot of the men, especially when they get on like the TRT, because that testosterone started dropping at like 35. I ain't gonna lie, shit. I'm gonna get on TRT. If they tell me that testosterone is dropping, hell no. I ain't finna be around here looking like Jazzy Faye. The fuck? These little bit of back muscles is all I got. Machia, is it Machia said, come back. Yeah. So normally the appointment is early in the morning. So like when the doctor's office like first opens up, you go, you get the needle in it. They put it in the shaft of the penis, and then they tell you, okay, go do your thing. And then about 4 hours. So that'll be around noon, 1 p.m., whatever. Then if it doesn't go down on its own, then you got to go back because they got to give you another shot for it to go down. Queen Bmore said, child, my mom's ex-husband tried that shot and that didn't even work for him. So needless to say, they ain't together no more. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, some men, they think it's just gone. And if it ain't something like where they can't fix it with their diet or whatever or medicine, then they gotta then you're supposed to massage the prostate. You're supposed to do prostate work. Anyway, men got 50 ways of making sure they can get hard. Anyway, back to this. All that to say, nigga, you just need you an older woman anyway. Cause ain't no old woman trying to fuck all night anyway. Then part of me be thinking, is that nature? You did? Like, maybe God did not want men to be out here whoring in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. Hold up. Okay, correct me when I go wrong. Is the reason why men usually have issues as they get older is because we're really supposed to be sitting down somewhere. Like, I think we all live in life not according to the right timeline. Because really, in your 50s, you're really supposed to be like taking care of your grandkids, not out here still making kids. Like maybe it's so that we're not making children like that late in life like that. I don't know. One to something. That's exactly it. Everything that happens to our body is for a reason. Thank you. Older women want that quick young bug nut in the mouth. That's what I'm saying. He only lasting 2 to 10 minutes. He need him an older woman. They go do their thing, and he right back to. He fucking up. He fucked up.
And now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks. To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks. To my
All right. All right. Even his statement on the teleprompter, it's just like, oh my God, Shannon. Right. Look, Sarah J said 25 million for each cheek. Now he should have paid the 25K. Here's the bad thing. On one hand, he probably should have just paid. On the other hand, I don't think this is going to take him down. I think if his version of the truth is the truth, I believe he can actually like really fight this in court. But discovery is going to be very embarrassing. Discovery is going to be embarrassing. We are about to learn a lot about Shannon Sharpe. We are about to learn a lot about Shannon Sharpe. Like, I'm just saying, they already went to mediate. I'm saying he might want to go ahead and just settle and keep it pushing. But the only problem is once you settle with one, then all of them come out. Now, y'all know I don't have no sympathy for these hoes either. I told y'all, all my sympathy is gone. You gonna have to prove what the fuck happened, because girl, you know you signed up to be a sub and you just got mad because you didn't get nothing out that nigga. Is she really 19? She was 19 when they met. I think she's 21 now. I think she's 21 now. Okay, what you guys doing? What you mean what I got? Shay Shay's a good interviewer. No, he's very professional. I give him that. He's very professional. But he definitely was set up. What state? Nevada? 19. She was 19 when they met. Yep. He liked them young. Yeah. I thought she was 26. I thought she was 19 when they met, but I might be wrong. She's 20 something now. Let's just put it that way. Yep, he was set up, but then it's like I can't have no sympathy for him because okay, here's my question. And one day I'm sure I'll be a multi-millionaire, ma'am. I'm reporting on it like everybody else. Now, don't come in here with all that now. Golly. Shit, made me lose my train of thought. No, I was sitting here thinking, like, for a man, like, when is enough enough? This man was a pro football player. This man then ran through all kinds of hoes at this point. At what point as a man, do you want to like sit down and just say, you know what? Let me just chill. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be a millionaire one day. But when, as a man, do you say, you know what? I don't like, you can live your life and you don't have to be dicking down nobody. Like, when is enough enough? Like, with all the coochie you have had at his point in life, You like what else? I guess what else are you looking for? You can be single for life. That's true. If you have the money, but if you choose to spread your seed everywhere, here comes the problems. Yeah, I mean, and even it's like, shit, I don't know. Because then we say, okay, should he just pay prostitutes and just leave it at that? But I mean, hell, even prostitutes can turn on you and say you did something, even if you didn't. And if he still wants to date other women, he can still settle down with a woman that's into that. Yeah, but the problem with him is he gonna have to give up some of that control. Like when he was saying a woman couldn't do number 2 in his house and she need to go down the street to the gas station, and it like Shannon, you doing too much. Or when he said like a woman can't just walk around naked in his house, I was like, no, like he's so set in his ways. He said these women gonna run him to Thailand. Now he'll becoming a pathway. Listen, he better take his motherfucking prep. The way them HIV rates in Thailand and the Dominican Republic, that nigga better take his prep. When you go over there, gonna come back with something he wasn't expecting. That's crazy, and he lives in a mansion. Exactly. I never survive. I hate clothes. Yeah, he's just. I thought that was weird. Now I don't want to share a bathroom with anybody. That's just me. I'm just weird like that. But you can walk around naked. A woman should be able to walk around naked around your house. Golly, if you don't, I don't know. I was about to say the DR is loaded down with HIV. And them dudes from Detroit, Philly, all over. They go down there, Ohio. They think it's a game. It's not. Let's see. Y'all got any other comments? Y'all let me know. He has been treated like this since she was 19 years old, and she is tired. He hasn't changed his way. That's another thing too. By her being so young, you know, when they young like that, they think they can change a nigga. And then by her being of a different race, there's also that added layer of, well, you know, he might not do that for you, but he gonna do it for me. I'm Latina. I'm his preference. So a lot of them will think they special. And then when they figure out, oh, no, I'm not special to him, that's when they, you can't change a man ever. No, you can't. Malcolm Little said, call me what you want, but I'll take 19 over 40. Black women only. Hey, that's your business. That's your business. You just got to deal with the 19-year-old problems. But everybody different. You know, some people, everybody like different things. Everybody like different things. But not me personally, I don't want nobody that young. Dude. Storm Reed, the $40 million slave book. That book talks about all of this and how the black man in the lead. 40 million. Okay, I'm gonna look for that. Most men like younger women. Yeah, that's true. I mean, and that's that's how things are designed. Some people would say in nature it's designed that way, which I can see that. And just also as a byproduct of patriarchy, right? But your woman can be like 7 years younger than you. Because I asked my therapist about this. He broke it like the science. Like if a man is 35, the woman should be 28. That kind of a thing, right? But when you have drastic age differences, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, just Malcolm Little said, "Yeah, I want younger now." Do you? I'm not listening. Do you? Just know what come with it. I prefer men in their 60s. Never. Oh no, wait. Bulldog said, "I prefer men in their 60s. I don't want these young men." And then you have women like that. They'll be 20, 30. They want a man that's 50, 60. They want a man that's mature. Because really, a man really ain't good for nobody until he about, I say at least 35. And that's if he came up in a healthy environment and, healthy male influences in his life. But if he didn't have that shit, he really ain't gonna be no good for nobody till about 43, 44, 45. My grandpa said he didn't start growing up until he was 50. Yeah. A lot of times, some of these men, they don't grow up until their mama die. In their 50s, that's around the time they start losing parents, and then something will click in their head. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things. Yeah, a man is seasoned in his 40s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A man, but if you dealing with a man before he's 40, oh, God bless you. God bless you. That's what the psychological age says. Today 43. Yeah, it's around there. Before then, shit. I'm not saying they can't work. I'm not saying he might not be a good nigga. I'm just saying, baby, you finna go through it. And that nigga is not going to act right. He's just not. I'm sorry, this is typical with black men. Other races don't need that much time. Well, they're usually raised in closer family units. So yeah, I can believe that. I don't take that as shade. I can absolutely believe that. Let's see. Make you lose valuable years of your life, unfortunately, because they're looking for their mama in another body. Oh, wow. Terrain Queen 428. Wow. But you ain't lying. I had to break up with my ex who was 8 years older than me. He was in his 40s and he needed to grow up. Yeah. Yep. Shout out to Norris. What's up, Norris? A lot of black men and women do not see healthy relationships, so they do not know how to have one. Yeah, I definitely didn't see one. I tell y'all that all the time. Yep, I can't date anybody under 40. Yup. I truly don't believe our black men are as mentally damaged as they would lead us to believe, though, or not as many as they say. Okay, fair enough. When I was a teen, I had a man tell me I looked like his daughter, and he proceeded to ask me for my number. Oh my God, that's horrible. If the black women in my family would stop paying the bills of their sons and grandchildren, yup, and males, these ninjas would grow up. They spoiled rotten. And that's what women don't realize. But, and it's no disrespect, Monet, but it'd be so hard to tell y'all that. Women that have sons, it'd be so hard to tell y'all, like, you have to give him space to grow up. And most mothers, especially if they raising him by herself, they just won't do that. They just won't. It's that man to be 48 and she's still washing his drawers. Like, it's just, and that's no disrespect, but you know, I just don't believe mothers can raise men. No, and it ain't y'all fault. The men's supposed to stick around, but it just, these niggas don't stick around. They just don't stick around, and everything be thrown off for generations. If you really think about it, for generations, things be thrown off. But when they raising their sons, it'd be hard to tell them that, though. You know, you gotta hold him accountable. You can't go back on your word. You can't. Hey. Yeah, I see my youngest trying it with me. He's 19, so I only cook for him twice a week. He acts like he refuses to eat if I don't cook, but he'll starve before I let him work me to death. Period. Yep. All right, people, we out. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you all.
It's a storm show. It's a storm show.